Hey everybody, Ashindor here. Today I am going to be jumping back into Gauntlet to play a few more matches using a Lyonar deck that I drafted. Now if you watch my last couple of videos, I've been trying to learn to play Lyonar a little bit better, and I've been doing so with a ladder deck that I've been working on. But what sort of prompted that whole experiment was in fact drafting this deck in Gauntlet when I wanted to try something a little bit new. So I've played around a whole bunch, put a lot more Lyonar games on my match history, feeling pretty confident about it, and we're at 3-1 with this deck. So what I wanted to do was jump back in and see if we can push this all the way up to 6-1, or hopefully at least not just lose horribly while I'm recording. So to briefly kind of recap what sort of deck I've got, playing as Argion, and unfortunately my picks were not perfectly ideal for that because some of my early drops looked like maybe playing as Zeron would be good, but then I never really drew enough to make that worthwhile. So I've got a couple like random healing effects that we probably won't get full value out of them. But I've got some pretty good early drops. I got a little bit of AoE clear. I've got some pretty good removal in this deck. A couple of Tigers, some random kind of mid-range stuff. Got one copy of Divine Bond as a possible, burst out of nowhere. Elysian and Sunthai, or whatever. Sunriser I picked very early on, and I don't really have enough support to make her super good, but she's there. Then I was able to get one Arclight, a couple Iron Cliffs, and then some sort of, general top-heavy kind of things. So I would say that overall the deck is solid, but it doesn't have a whole lot of real standout cards. But so far it's been doing pretty good. So let's go ahead and hop in and see what we can get.
Lyonar versus
Alright.
Vanar.
So we're up against Vanar, Fae specifically, which means I'm going to have to play around Warbird. Say it with me, people. Play around Warbird. We will see if I am able to do such a thing. Now, at this point, I don't know if I want to actually... I've got a bunch of 4-drops, but none of them are really good. So I may honestly just keep this. I've only got one of these guys, so I don't think I'm going to lead off with an extra card there. Which unfortunately means on my next turn, if I just drop this guy, I'm going to mill a card. But worst case scenario, she'll drop. Huh. Okay. Let's just do that. Fun. I will just mill a card, I guess. Lasting Judgment, that's fine. Alright, slow game. A little bit of milling on both sides. That's okay. That's 2 to everything. Have to remember that. Alright. The tension is building. Just gonna get my emotes ready to roll in case this doesn't develop into anything. Hopefully she hasn't okay, here we go. Sunsteel Defender, okay. Alright, so I think what I can do here is drop down, play the Frostbone to pop his shield, trade there, and then roar onto the Naga, so I've got a 5/3 right in their face. Do I have any alternate plays here, really? I guess the alternate play would be replace the sun drop. Let's replace the sun drop real quick. Alternate play would be punch it, tiger, roar, hit. Or... no, I like my original idea. Because that leaves me with the tiger in hand, which I like. Warbird, gotta play around it. And next turn, Second Sun, maybe? Or Tempest Tiger, or Ephemeral Shroud Tiger, or all sorts of things, possibly. Counter Frostbow Naga. Oh my. Alright, I'm gonna replace the tiger again. She's at 16, I am at 19, she's got... we're both at full hand, so I could drop Second Sun right here and just punch her and kind of force her to be on the defensive. And then on the following turn, I could Tempest and Arclight. Let's do that. I mean, this is risky, right? Because she could box us in. Depending on what she's managed to draft, she might have some like wall cards that could be a real problem. But Tempest should actually deal with most of that. Now she's got a Dispel here, right? Okay, Pulsar Beast. Not great. But it's okay, because first I can replace the Lycian Brawler. Oh, hilarious. Okay, I can use that as a Martyrdom health bank if I need to. We will Tempest. Go there. And then... you know, I might honestly want to do that now. Now that I'm thinking about it. No, let's do that. Living super dangerous here. Tiger, okay. There's Bragados. Okay, let's see what I want to do here. I could... so Divine Bond does me, like, no good here, right? So I could probably safely replace that. Day Watcher would have been awesome like a little bit ago. So I can Martyrdom to heal myself for 6. Which is 3, which brings me to 5 mana if I take that. I can... What is... Okay. Alternate, I can just Martyrdom that, and then Arclight and Puncher for 4. That's super risky though. Ah, crap, Warbird. Always play around Warbird. I feel like I say this all the time, and then I don't ever actually remember to do so, which is a little bit irritating. But I can Sunriser and then Martyrdom to heal, and then trigger Sunriser, so that might be pretty cool. And I could also Roar. Okay. Let's replace Sword of Mechazord. Okay. Okay. So basically next turn I win if she, unless she kills me right here. Which would basically, she's already played 1 Tiger, so she would basically need another Tiger, like double Chromatic Cold, one of the AoE minions. I mean, there's a few things she could have, but not many. And next turn I can drop Day Watcher. Okay, Repulsor. That's probably not the thing I would have Repulsored, to be honest. That's unfortunate, but well played. I could have done some fun shenanigans there, but I think the Tiger was just, like, it's the easiest one. Alright. That victory, we were at 4-1. Looking pretty good. That got a little dicey there towards the end, but I didn't feel like we ever really lost control of the game. We had a couple options. I played a little bit risky.
Versus
Oh, back-to-back Fae. Alright. And we did have a slow start, but my opponent also had a slow start. So replace both of those. Guys, come on. I've got, like, a lot of early drops. Why can't I draw any of them? Place the dagger. Sweet. Sun Wisp is good. There's another Sun Wisp. Ah, all the Sun Wisps we could ever want. Well, that's just rude. Okay. I'm not 100% sure what to make of all that, to be totally honest. Doesn't seem like it makes a whole lot of sense, but you know, it's kind of whatever, I guess. Because next turn I can roar the Sword of Mechazor and then just start frenzying if she plays like anything. Or just take that Mana Tile and then drop an Ironclef, or like whatever. See, Chromatic Coal would have been really good here, right? Golden Mantella, okay. I'm gonna replace that. So that was cool. So yeah, she can trade the bear, I guess, but then the bear never gets any bigger, so I'm not sure what that really does for it. Okay. Okay. Well, that was the thing. So we got. Apparently, we're just that powerful, guys. All right. So, 5-1. You know, we had a strong opening. I can understand why that would have been, you know, a little bit frustrating to open against. All right. So I wanted to get 3 wins on the board. We've gotten 2.
Lyonar versus
Ooh.
Lyonar.
Lyonar versus Lyonar, but with the epic heals coming from my opponent. Let's go ahead and replace both of those. Although I would like to see her face when I dropped a Sunriser as Archeon. Alright, so we'll probably replace the Tiger, because I really like to have the Tiger later on in the game when my Bloodborne spell is regularly active. But we can open with Blazehound or with Sunwisp Ephemeral if she drops something super spooky. Actually, yeah, Windblade is pretty spooky. Replace the Tiger. Let's go ahead and play that. Do that. So I've got like pretty good AoE here. So I should be able to clear things she plays pretty efficiently, which is nice. And actually, Sun Tide... Well, no, actually those don't work. Well, they kind of work, right? Okay. Sunforge Lancer. Alright, so my thought there was I didn't want her to have like an easy heal target. She's going to get one anyway, unfortunately, but she'll have to run this guy into my face if she wants it, which means that on the following turn I will be able to just... Well, she'll run him into my face, heal, which is fine. She'll get a little bit bigger and she can trade there. But then I'll punch him and crossbone, probably. That seems good. I really needed a faster answer to the Sunforge Lancer. That could potentially get really irritating. Oh, alright. Maybe not. Maybe she's got something she needs to spend 4 mana on this turn. Not certain what's going on, actually. Could be anything, really. Okay. Okay. Man, alright. So I got 5 mana. I want to do Lasting Judgment to kill this thing off before it gets any bigger. I'm going to replace Suntide Maiden. Oh, that takes care of that problem. I kind of wish I was able to get that mana tile, but whatever. So that'll do. Alright, so I can... Got 6 mana. Drop it to 3 health. 2 damage. Doesn't quite work, damn. Man! Alright. That's irritating as all get out, basically. I mean, I could hit him in the face first, but I don't really want to. Alright, I'm gonna have to replace the Day Watcher, I think. Completely useless. Alright, I think this is probably gonna be our first loss right here. I needed you to show up like a turn ago. That would have been good. Really? Alright, so we can probably replace the Divine Bond, because even though that would be fun as heck, let's just do that. Two, 5, 8, 10. So basically she can trade everything into it if she wants to kill it. Which I feel like is a decent trade. You know, worst case I could have done Nasher into Lasting Judgment, but that wouldn't have fully killed this thing, and I'd really like to not take that damage. I have to remember that I can hit her with this if I need to. Okay. Okay, I need to replace the Lacing Brawler. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, that is so irritating. Ah, really? Damn. If my Bloodborne spell had been up, like, we could probably have won that. Alright. Very, very close match that time. I think we could probably have turned that around if we played maybe a little bit better, kept different cards. But, overall, you know, not too terrible. Okay, 5-2. Let's give it one more game. See if we can get to 6 or go down in horrible defeat. Because that second game was pretty quick.
Lyonar versus
Another Fey match. Okay, well, we've had a pretty good track record against these so far. You know what? That looks... Well, we'll replace the Tiger. Cool. I'll probably replace Sunraiser because I have no means of triggering her at this point. Ironic. Alright. There we go. Got all the big mana guys. Oh, man. Well, next turn I'll just drop a Lysian Brawler. She doesn't have an answer for that. On the following turn, I can Roar It, Punch, Heal, Punch. Which'll be fun. Play around Warbird, everybody. Let's replace that dude. Do that. Okay. Just do that, say go. I mean, this thing is just going to wander around for a while. And on my following turn, I can Iron Cliff or, you know, replace, burst, heal. All kinds of stuff. Okay. Let's replace that Tiger. do that. Yun will continue to be thoroughly confused as to his role in life. Always fun. Okay, that's kind of unfortunate, but overall not a huge problem. Oh! Okay. Oh man, let's go ahead and just Tempest, clear all that crap out. Then I'm gonna go ahead and Tiger Roar, knock her to 10, punch, drop her to 8. Next turn 6, so I can 5, and then give myself 5 back, which is pretty important. At this point, I'm getting a little bit low against Faye for my taste. In fact, like, at this point, I'm at 11. That drops me to 9. Snow Rippler, okay. I cannot quite kill her this turn. I'm going to place Defiant Bond and see what I get. Tempest. There's that. So if she's got like Tiger and Wailing Overdrive, I lose. Most other circumstances, I think I'm okay. Repulsor Beast, okay. Snow Chaser, alright. And that'll do that. Alright. So with that match, I think I'm going to call it, that was a pretty good sequence. We are now at 6-2, which means the next match will be the pivotal one that decides if we get a freebie ticket or a devastating loss. But I am going to call it for now, kind of shake off the Faye after Faye after Faye. Holy crap. But we're apparently really good against Faye with this deck. So, that was some Lyonar Gauntlet. I have to say I'm enjoying Lyonar quite a bit. I think at some point I do want to build a Zeron deck just for fun, and I've got a decent amount of spirit left over, and I'm sitting on this stockpile of 5,000 gold that I'm sort of waiting for the next expansion for, just to see what kind of comes out then. But much like when Shimzar came out, that will probably give me a crap load of things that I'll just be able to disenchant that I don't really want, and I can turn that into other cards. So lots of exciting things on the horizon. I'm enjoying playing a different faction. But yeah, so I think I might try to do a little bit more Gauntlet on these videos now, because I like I'm coming around on Gauntlet. I'm enjoying it way more than I ever did like Draft and Magic or similar things, just because I think the slight randomness in card draw, at least in terms of what your card selection is, at least makes the format less, it's not the same old thing every time you play. Like, it's not playing Reva, Cassie, Reva, Cassie, Vitruvian. Like, it's always the same, like, 3 or 4 decks I keep running into on the ladder. So Gauntlet is a little bit of a, change of fresh air here. So, I've babbled on for a bit here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed those runs, and we will be back at some point with the thrilling conclusion to our Lyonar Gauntlet saga. Until then, thank you all for watching, and have a great night.